One of the things that I have found is the support for Joy that we saw today. That's all I hear everywhere I go, that we're fortunate to have her, that she is the tops in her field, and I'm a Joy fan, so...
St. Johns County Commissioners have extended the contract of County Administrator Joy Andrews.
During Tuesday's board meeting, Andrews told commissioners she briefly considered taking a similar position in Palm Beach County before deciding to stay.
What I wanted is to have viability and stability so that we can move past some of the concerns that myself and staff has, so that we can get back to work, so that we can continue to serve the community, so that we can carry on the initiatives that we worked so hard to start, so that we can see through all of that.
Commissioner Krista Joseph was not convinced.
I haven't seen a lot of the goals completed. I've seen them on their way, but not completed. The Black History Museum's not completed. It's not a done deal. There are so many things, the World Golf, the FCC, the comprehensive plan, the tree ordinance. When I see those things accomplished, I'm like all for you. And we do work together great when we do the agendas, and I don't have any problem with Joy. I just want to see accomplishment and reward accomplishment with an increase in time or salary.
Commissioner Sarah Arnold.
In terms of what you're calling non-performance, this woman, as you heard this morning, has been performing here for 20 years. And I think the incredible outpouring of support is a testament to that.
Commissioner Christian Whitehurst voting to keep Andrews in her position.
We need stability in St. Johns County. We need to restore stability. And I'm hoping that today can be a referendum on the ugly, vicious nature of some of the social media. But for those of us who have been subjected to some of that nonsense, it can take a toll.
The board ultimately voted 3-2 in favor of extending Andrews' contract for another 3 years. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
I believe the Office of Attorney General should prioritize protecting the state's most vulnerable. And I think there's two very important categories of most vulnerable.
Florida State Attorney General James Uthmeier tells Liz Ryan about how his office is protecting those two groups.
First is senior citizens. They tend to be the target of scammers.
We've got a lot of seniors in the state of Florida, a lot of people that come here that want to retire here. And sadly, when populations and capital and wealth move, so too do people that want to take advantage. Every day we see more examples of contractors, services, people that want to defraud and deceive our seniors and take advantage of their hard-earned retirement.
He says his office will not tolerate that.
We are going to investigate. We are going to prosecute as many of these bad actors as we can. Leave our seniors alone.
The second group is children who are vulnerable to today's technology.
We launched a lawsuit just a couple weeks ago against Snapchat, the first major offender, but we're investigating others, that has designed an application to be addictive to kids, but then has enabled predators to go after kids.
It has features that can cause dangerous situations for kids.
You can delete pictures and messages, making it the preferred application for child sex predators who want to pretend to be other people, engage in communications with kids, and then ultimately try to figure out information about them, where they live, how they behave. Dangerous sex predators are going after kids on these apps. So we passed a bill last year to prohibit young kids and younger teenagers from even accessing the applications, whereas older teenagers can only do so with parental permission.
We won't open until 9 o'clock to give all the parents access to our parking lot and access to the crosswalk to be able to get their kids safely to school.
A new garden center in St. Augustine is sharing its parking spaces with parents dropping their kids off at school.
Terra Nurseries, just inside the south entrance to the Shores, across from Hartley Elementary School, is now open. Owner Jonathan Cochran is happy to share his parking lot.
They'll be able to use it for pickup and for drop-off. And then also, parents have been parking on the berm before the nursery. They can still do that. Doesn't bother me one bit.
Here's another way he's benefiting students. He's opening Terra Nurseries to field trips.
I can work with the teachers if you guys are learning about how seeds are pollinated, or if you're learning about germination, anything that has to do with plants.
To find out more, contact Terra Nurseries through your favorite social media platform. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.